What's up YouTube? It's your boy ZTY Tone, back at you with another video. Today, as you can see, we're in the middle of some plant maintenance and a little bit of tank maintenance as well. I know I haven't probably done a video in a while, and I thought I'd go ahead and share this time. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and do a plant tour. So what I'm gonna go ahead and talk about first is the watering. So what I'm doing now is I need to water the fishtail palm. I need to water, I do believe, this guy right here. But before we water, I need to go ahead and drain them. I haven't drained some of these in a while. These were very heavy. That's why I went ahead and just did all these before I started recording. So before we talk about the plants, we're gonna go ahead and do maintenance. Before I bust down like info on the plants and when I got them, how old they are, how they're doing, let's go ahead and do maintenance. So I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod, and you guys I'm gonna just do a quick rundown on what I do. So sit back and enjoy.
Another road to spin, my team made the win. ZZ called again, party harder than the 80s. Tell a friend, jumping off the walls. Michael Jackson is broken up to this, kicking with your bitch. Know my niggas rich, always down for shit. Get into the money, top of the list, making no excuses, walking never switch. On the road again.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy ZTY Tune, back at you. So we went ahead and got all the maintenance done. I didn't have to do too much maintenance over here because I already did a lot of maintenance over here the other day. I didn't feel like getting that on camera, but if you guys want to see maintenance on the tanks, let me know. I'll go ahead and start putting more tank content up on here as well. So yeah, back to over here. Yeah, it took a lot. There was a lot of work. I actually ran out of water, so I am going to have to water this plant, the Hibiscus, the Gardenia, and the Lilly all tomorrow. So those ones are going to get watered tomorrow. But everything else got water. Vacuumed underneath, everything is clean and good to go. I reorganized some plants as well and made it look more flowy. And the Gardenia looks a little small right now, but that's because I did a major trim during the springtime and early summer. That'll be really bloomed with a lot of flowers, a lot of foliage. That'll look beautiful. Same with the hibiscus, I went ahead and cut that back as well. But let's go ahead and get to these plants. I'll go ahead and talk about them individually. Let's start with my oldest plant, Bob. Everybody remembers Bob. I named him Bob. If you haven't seen my other videos, I named him Bob. Yeah, doing well. Oh my gosh, doing better than well. So this plant was probably about this tall when I got it. You know, maybe about here, maybe about here. And this plant is just doing, had it for 3 years almost now, 3 years about. And just doing excellent, just loving life. Easiest plant I've had, can't complain, really. She just does well. Next up, we have my tallest, my fishtail palm. Now, it was having some issues. It is having some issues. I started hitting it with the Nemo. It had, what are they called those? I don't know. I can't think of the word. Every time I go to think of the word, I can't think of it until like way later. I'm like, how do I think about it now? But it had a little scale. There we go, boom. It had a little scale on it, and yeah. This plant is very tall. I repotted it. There's a video that you can see that I did repotting on it. This plant is just doing well now, you know. After the scale, after I got rid of the scale, as I'm getting rid of the scale, it keeps doing well. It's the second time it's gotten scale. That's because my ceiling fan wasn't always like that. It was spinning the other way and it was pulling instead of pushing, I realized. So after like a long time of realizing that, I finally switched it. And now, as you can see, everything's flowing, everything's moving, and you're getting a lot more airflow in here. So with a lot more airflow, a lot more moisture, me paying attention to it now, she's about to bounce back. During the summer, you're gonna see she's gonna be full and bloomed again. So yeah, let's get over to the hibiscus. Like I said, I cut her back recently, did a major cut back. She got some blossoms back here, some flowers. The hibiscus plant is edible. You can eat this. I'm going to just go ahead and pluck this because this one is done for the day. But you can eat the flower. Like literally just take the whole flower. Eat the flower. As long as you didn't spray it with something. Make sure I didn't spray it with Nemo recently. But no, not this good. And then you can take this part and peel it back. And it's really sweet. It's like a little nipple. You can see it's like already juicing in there. Oh my god, it's all liquid. I have to do it with one hand. There we go. Oh god. Super sweet. And so as well. Yeah, as I was saying, that was good. Eat the little nipple part, eat the flour. It's really good. You can make tea out of it. Super good. Got nutritions. I'm not gonna sit here and list all of them and sound like I'm smart. I don't really know, but they have nutrition. All right, next is the Gardenia. Like I said, I cut her back majorly. This plant will bloom like it'll have a bloom, and one of the blooms will like start to open. Just a sliver. Whole house from one little sliver of it opening smells beautiful. Smells like Gardenia. I recommend definitely getting a Gardenia and having one in the house. If you love just walking in and just smelling that floral, that oh my god, it's beautiful smell, get you a Gardenia. Just need one. I got one for this giant space, and I'm telling you, when I walk through that front door, I'm like, whoa, it opened. One opened. You can tell. So I love the Gardenia. I cut her back majorly. She's gonna start coming back. They're coming back. As you can see, little sprouts, little blooms coming in right here, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, there. There's little blooms coming in everywhere. So we're doing Gucci on her. Next, we got the Lilly, the Cana Lilly. I went ahead and just cut the tall one because the tall one was just bending over, too tall. It wasn't happy. And I just found it had some webbing on it too. So it's like on the leaf. So I went on the tall. So cut that back real quick. Just cut it back. Good thing about the Cana Lilly, just you see something wrong with one of them, cut it. Another one will grow, and they keep growing for you. Like Cana Lily is awesome. I love the Cana Lily. Beautiful cousin of the banana, which is the next plant we're going to talk about. This is my Musa, my Dwarf Cavendish. Dwarf Cavendish, not so much Dwarf. This thing is easily now my tallest plant. Yeah, easily now my tallest plant. Like, I don't know if you guys can get that. You guys can get a better angle than I can. I'll get you guys a better view. But easily my tallest plant. You guys can get up there in the canopy where I can't get it. But it is huge. This banana plant probably standing about 15, 16 feet. 15, 16 feet, somewhere around there. Ridiculously tall right now. Look at the size of this leaf. Look at the size of this leaf. Come on, guys. Look at this. Look at this. This is crazy. Banana plant just doing more than excellent. So, yeah, loving life, loving what it's doing. It is not complaining at all. A lot of people ask me how to take care of this. A lot of things I notice is when one of these fall, like when they bend and they fall like completely down and you don't want it no more and you cut it, these things start to rot, and when you spray it down how I spray it to water and everything, to get water and moisture and everything, and to wash the leaves and the petals, water gets in between here and will start to rot. So you gotta make sure, I don't know if you guys can see this, I'll bring you in here. You guys gotta make sure you watch that, because it will rot, you know? You just gotta make sure you really watch the middle of that banana plant. It will rot. That is the Musa, Dwarf Cavendish, really easy. Water like a mother freaker. Like, oh sorry, let me bend this down. Water is a mother freaker on this. Like, literally, so much water it takes. I just watered it today. It takes probably, I put like a 5-gallon bucket in there, easily. 5-gallon bucket. Same with the fishtail palm. I'll probably put about 3-4 gallons in the fishtail palm, because it takes a little less. So that one is a lot more root system. This one has a lot of root system, but it takes about 5 just because it soaks it up so much faster. Those leaves, look at the size of the leaves compared to the fishtail palm. Like, yeah, those leaves are freaking huge. So yeah, it holds a lot of water. So moving on to the next plant. Oh yeah, fertilizer too. Fertilizer for all these, I fertilize all these basically the same. Obviously the bigger plants get more frequent and more fertilizer because they're bigger and they're blooming foliage more. But yeah, I use the same. I'll show you guys the fertilizer I use. I've been using the same fertilizer for all of them. Right here we have my fig, my fiddle leaf fig, standing about 6 feet max. I'd say, you know, 5'9", 6 feet, somewhere around there. Looking good, really doing good. Loves this area right here, right by the window. I went ahead and when I first got it, I went ahead and topped it. So as you can see, we have 1, 2, oh, we got some little parts falling off there, like let me go. We got 1, 2, 3 splits coming right there. And then we have a split coming up here as well now. So she is now topped and split, and she's gonna start branching out from there and bushing out. So then I'll be able to cut her leaves from about here down and keep these leaves and then have the bush going from right here. So it's gonna be leaves, bush, and yeah, so that's what we're doing right here. We're creating a tree bush with the Philly fig. Looking good already. It's already doing what I'm asking it to do, and we barely know each other, so it's doing all right. Next, Majestics, 2 Majestics. We ain't gotta talk too much about the Majestics because we already know on this channel was started with the Majestic palm. So I had to go and redeem myself and get 2 more Majestic palms. Not as big as my other first one, obviously, because they're not in season and I can't find those ones right now. Probably within the next couple of weeks, I should be able to go and find the giant ones that I have. And I'll probably put one back right here where it was. And we're gonna try again with the Majestic. But anyways, we got a few of them. They look beautiful. They're doing really good. Now that I got the humidifier, I understand how to work the Majestic palms. I understand the watering. I understand don't water the crown. I understand don't mist them into the crown. Don't let the crown, just don't touch the crown. Don't let no water get to the crown of these. Do not let water get to the crown. And don't let them dry out, but don't overwater them because you don't want them to get root rot, which is really easy with these plants as well. Yeah, mix them with vinegar and neem oil as well. As I do all my plants, I make it rain in here. It rains. So yeah, they're doing good. They're loving life. You see that all this mist coming in, looking like Jurassic Park. Looking like Jurassic Park and whatnot in my crib. But yeah, Majestics. Bird of, actually this is my newest plant. This is the newest plant in the house. I got this maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Got it 2 weeks ago. It's still in the black pot, as you can tell. I just brand new got it. Love this plant. I looked for this plant for years. People were trying to hit me with stupid prices. I live in Denver, Colorado. For one this size, people were trying to charge me $250. I was like, come on, y'all. So I was, at this point, I got to the beginning of this year, I was like, I don't care if I gotta find a small one and like a small one and grow it to be big. So I was like, I can find the small ones for cheap. I was like, so if I gotta find a small one and grow it, I'll do it because I can, obviously. I can do it and I have the space and it will grow quickly for me. But I was like, I wanna find a big one because my house is and my channel and everything is dedicated on big plants. That's what we do, is big plants. Indoor, big plants. Plants you should not have indoors in your house probably. But I love having them in my house because it brings that sense of nature in here. And yes, I'm planning on getting a lot more plants. But birds of paradise, beautiful. Love the plant. Love it, love it, love it. Absolutely love it. Cannot complain about it. Like I said, I looked for it for a year and a half and couldn't find a decent priced one. Everybody, like I said, they were hitting. Same as the Kentia palms, they're hitting on those, and like I'm trying to find one of those, but they're really hitting for those. So like, you know, I'm just waiting patiently until I find them, and boom, I found a dealer that gets them to me for a very good price. That's 6 feet tall, and yeah, so I'm gonna get a couple more. I'll probably get, this is a 4-banger, this has 4 of them in it in one pot. I'll probably get about 2 more. I want one right here going really tall, and I want one right there going really tall as well in a planter. I'll put one in like one of those planters like those that I have, and then I'll have it, you know, right there going really tall coming this way. That way it has like a little overcast right here, and then you have an overcast right here above the TV right here. I want it to go above the TV, overcast there. And yeah, so that's my plan with those. Maybe, I don't know, I wanted something up here too. I want something by the waterfall, but you know, we'll get to that over there in a minute. Because I got a couple of plants over there too. But yeah, birds of paradise, really good plant. I enjoy it. Like I said, I love this plant. So spiky, it's got some spikes, got a couple spikes. 1, 2, this leaf unfolded. When I first got it, it was raveled up and it has already unfolded. So yeah, loving life, loving life. All right, and next to my elephant ears, my Mayan mask elephant ears, I have 2 of them. One sitting right there, looking beautiful. And then I have this beauty right here. This is the bigger one of the 2. Looking huge. Just look at the size of these leaves. The size of the leaves are ridiculously huge. It is a healthy plant. Very healthy. Mayan mask because it is all purple. There is another one, the black elephant's foot or black elephant, something like that. It's got green veins. The veins are green. Mine are all purple. Mine is all purple. It might look green that way, but come this way, without the light coming through, it's all purple. See? So that's a Mayan mask, elephant ear, right there. These are my babies. I'm gonna get these in a bigger pot too, and it'll be sitting probably higher. I want to put this probably like around like here, have it floating around here or something. I don't know. We're gonna figure her out though. That she's getting kind of big for that spot, and I do want eventually, like I said, I don't know. I might leave her in there and just bring her up and have her spread right there, and then put the birds of paradise next to it, or go over here or something. I don't know. I want more birds of paradise stuff. But yeah, easy plant, really easy plant. Love it. Just watch the watering on it. It was growing a mushroom the other day. Definitely humid in here. Next plant is my Swiss cheese plants, as people call it. I don't know why they call it. I mean, I know why they call it a Swiss cheese plant, but I just call it a monster deli, like a monstera. It's called a Monstera Deliciosa, obviously, but monster deli is what I call it. Monster deli is my name for it, and I got 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. These plants are doing great, as you can tell. I don't know if you saw my last video. They were really small. They were like, you know, probably to here, you know. They weren't really doing it. Look at this. This is crazy. This has got its whole little thing going. Like, this thing has its own thing going. Like, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Like, let me flip this real quick so y'all can see that. That's just crazy. But yeah, so Monster Delis doing really well. Doing very well. And I got these high-powered LEDs. I say high power like it sounds fancy. Nah, they're just some LEDs from Walmart. They were like 20 bucks each. Shout out to MD on YouTube. He does aquascaping and tanks, ecosystem tanks and stuff like that is what he's really, his expertise is. And I gotta give the guy credit because when I saw his tanks with the plants around it, I was like, that is a must-have. I mean, is it not, people? Is that not a must-have? Like, look at the aerial roots on this monster deli. Look at these aerial roots. Like, come on. All these aerial roots were like here when I first got it. Some of them weren't even out. Looking beautiful. All these, there's a whole bunch of new growth. Look at this one. Look at that one. Doing heck of good. Doing heck of good. They are loving life. They are just loving life over here. And this one goes over this tank right here, shading the side of it, making it give it mysterious looks. Yeah, new foliage coming in. New babies coming in everywhere. We got new babies coming in everywhere. So yeah, those are the monster delis. And then here we got some lilies on the rock. Lily on the rock in the aquascape. This is actually my planet tank. This isn't an aquascape. This is actually my planet tank. Let me go ahead and flip this around 1 second. Yeah, so this is my aquascape. Sorry for the glare. I can't help the glare. Nothing I can do about the glare. I'm trying. But yeah, aquascape. Tons of shrimp. Tons of baby shrimp. Tons of life in here in general. Everybody's happy. Everybody's just loving life. We got plants in here too, obviously, but it's mostly like, you know, hair grass, pennyworth. Not sure. We got some kind of fern back there, and yeah, water lettuce, sword. But that's all like S. repens right here. I'm trying to grow my tiger lily back. You got some crypt right there. Yeah, my bucephalindra right there. So yeah, I know most of my plants. And then you got this tank. You can look at it from this angle. Oh shoot, sorry about that. Look at it from this angle or this angle. This is the viewing angle, but you can look at it from all angles. You got Anubis. Damn, there's some algae right there. Don't look at my algae. Some Anubis. Got some Java moss back there. I forgot what these round little leaf plants are. This is long hair grass and this is dwarf hair grass mixed. I forgot what this round one is called again. Then you got Anubis. And then you got Pile moss right here. This is Pile moss. And then you got this scape right here. You got mini Mexican, they're called dwarf Mexican orange crayfish. And there's like 3 or 4 of them in here. I started with 2, but now I guess they had babies and stuff, so I'm seeing a few more than 2. Then you got the fish, blue neon tetras. I didn't say the fish in these other ones, blue, and you got blue and gold neon tetras in this one. And you see the white ones, they're gold neon tetras, but they're white. Well, they're kind of golding up now. They're actually kind of getting gold now. And then you got the blue neon tetras. And then in this one you got ember tetras, blue neon tetras, and pork chop resporas. And then you got my albino quarry cats. And then you got the algae eaters. Then you got some snails. That snail dead, but I'm leaving the shell. I'm gonna put the shell somewhere in the back, but I'm leaving them because they like the shell and they like to eat the shell for calcium, the shrimp do. But back to this one real quick. This is that. So this is this scape. So you got Monte Carlo as the plant, S. repens, and then you got baby dwarf tears, and the baby dwarf tears and Monte Carlo are mixed in right here. You got mini Anubis right there. You got Christmas moss on this one, and then you got Java moss on this one, and then you got a nice little waterfall on top with all kinds of moss mixes. That's a lot of moss mix. I couldn't even tell you which moss is which. You could tell like some of it's darker, some of it's lighter. That's just different kind of mosses and different kind of, some is shorter, some is longer. Like, so you have these long ones right here. Sorry, you got these long ones that are right here. Then you got these short ones that are right there. So you can clearly tell those are different mosses. I just don't know which ones. This is Christmas moss. I know this is Christmas moss because it looks like Christmas trees. I think that's Java moss down there, but I don't know. A lot of life in this one too. There's just a lot of life going on in here. A lot of stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, and over here you do got Devil's Vine. I forgot to show the Devil's Vine. We got Devil's Vine back here that I clipped from my mom's house. And it's in the fish tank. Doing very well. All those roots back there. I don't know if you see all those roots. There's a ton of roots back there. Doing great though. Doing great. Devil's Vine growing out the waterfall as well. Why not? You know, we got the waterfall. Why not grow stuff out of it? So that's where we're at with that. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will do some more updated videos. Here coming the near spring when we get more plants. And we guys keep you guys updated. If you guys have any comments, please like, subscribe. And like I said, if you have any questions, comment below. I'll get back to you in a jiffy. Thank you guys. Peace.
Another road to spin, my team made the win. ZTY again, party harder than the 80s. Tell a friend, jumping off the walls. Michael Jackson did, smoking up to this, kicking with your bitch. Know my niggas rich, always down for shit. Get into the money, top of the list, making no excuses, walking never switch. On the road again, another road to spin. My team made the win. ZTY again, party harder than the 80s. Tell a friend, jumping off the walls. Michael Jackson did, smoking up to this, kicking with your bitch. Know my niggas rich, always down for shit. Get into the money, top of the list, making no excuses, walking never switch.
On the road again, won't go broke again. This shit soaking in, I'm just focusing. I do the dopest shit, I don't post the shit. I'm going after everything I'm supposed to get. I play with racks like it's tennis. I've been a menace like Dennis. Niggas thought my team was finished. Now all my niggas supremacists. We breaking records like Guinness. Don't call my phone, you ain't trying to connect. Niggas be broken, they trying to finesse. Now that we own niggas trying to connect. I don't got time for no cap on the neck. If I don't get nothing, I get your respect. When I sign a deal, I'm a cop of protect. Niggas be flexing and I'm not impressed. My old hot club, fuck a bitch on the jet. Let's go. I'm on some shit that these niggas ain't know. You getting money, the bitches will come. Driving the foreign like I'm on a run. I stay in first cause I'm second to none. If I'm in that pussy tonight, she gon' come. She do whatever she like cause it's fun. Ballin' like Kobe, might drop everyone. Fuck who you in, man, my team number one.
On the road again, another road to spin. My team made the win. ZTY again, party harder than the 80s. Tell a friend, jumping off the walls. Michael Jackson did, smoking up to this, kicking with your bitch. Know my niggas rich, show it down for shit. Get into the money, top of the list, making no excuses, bumping never switch. On the road again, another road to spin. My team made the win. ZTY again, party harder than the 80s. Tell a friend, jumping off the walls. Michael Jackson did, smoking up to this, kicking with your bitch. Know my niggas rich, show it down for shit. Get into the money, top of the list, making no excuses, bumping never switch.
Never let the roll, I ain't broke the code. Team been getting in, been in centerfold. Seen a high and low, made it out the cold. Seen it all before, don't want it anymore. Smoking while watching the money counting. I counted up all this room running out. I'm moving silence, but pull up is something louder. Open doors and you know who is coming at it. Turn your girl to a fiend. Know that we murdered the scene when I bring in the team. Championship ring, we're here and they ready to bring, and it better be bling. Some people make millions, some people make memes. Most people been sleeping, we been chasing our dreams. Another bankroll just to blow on the load, then I go flip it again. Sideways on the rims, life through a lens. Give me my credit before the end.